how are you guys? Today I'm going to be reviewing Absolute Fahrenheit. So Fahrenheit Absolute by Christian Dior. This one came out to us in 2009. Perfume is François Damashi. The notes on this one are incense, myrrh, violets, and I believe agarwood. So only 4 ingredients. You wouldn't really think that when you smelled this. You would think there would be a bunch of notes kind of going on in there, but those are the 4 that are listed on Fragrantica. Unfortunately, this little gem here is discontinued, but you can get it on certain sites. Unfortunately, eBay did shoot up probably about $50 to $60, per mil on these bottles. So 50 mils, you're probably looking around $60, $65, and the 100 mil, you're probably looking up in the $120, $130 range right now. So, and I can only see it going higher in the upcoming years because it will be harder and harder to find. Now this one, of course, Fahrenheit, 21 years before this little bad boy was made. Fahrenheit is excellent. Obviously, it's a timepiece in our fragrance community. It's definitely something that's so different from anything else. You know someone's wearing it when someone has on Fahrenheit. But one nice thing with this one kind of took the road just to go on to the darker side a little bit. And I love that because I do love the Middle Eastern. I love the ouds. I love a little bit incense, darkness too. Of course, I love fresh, but I like the depth of the darker fragrances as well, and this one's kind of leaning to that. It's kind of mysterious and sensual. So I do love this fragrance for that matter. Times to wear, it's going to be winter probably. Definitely cooler months. I don't see summertime, anything like that, or even spring. I would say like cooler fall and definitely cold winter days, and mostly nights as well. So. Age groups, I would say anywhere from college on up. This would be great for like an older gentleman. This would be great for someone in college, because it kind of leans all different ways of kind of playful, but kind of serious and sophisticated as well. But what I get first initial spray, I still get kind of that natural, that violet DNA from the original. But again, it doesn't veer off to, the auto garage. It veers off to this beautiful, like kind of incensey kind of church kind of vibe going on. Now again, this is not church in a bottle, so don't get me wrong. It's a little bit more playful. It's nice, and it's a comforting scent, but again, it has some of that incense that is a little bit cooling to your nose as well. So you do get some of that. It stays kind of, I don't want to say fresh, but it stays kind of incensey and cooling throughout the whole time. But again, you have some of those florals and violets, and then you'll also get, I don't really get vanilla, but I get more of like a tonka. Vanilla might be a little more sweet, where tonka is kind of just it's sweet, but it kind of is a little bit less sweet, I would think. And I do get that, that tonka in there, kind of towards the dry down. Again, not too cloying sweet, but just really, really nice blended. And that's what I really love about this fragrance. It's simple, but it's a lot kind of going on in there, and it kind of has that, that Middle Eastern oudy kind of vibe. But again, no skank oud, but it's more of like just a nice in-depth woodsy oud kind of going on. So, but I just love it. The box, of course, very simple from Christian Dior. There's the Fahrenheit Absolute, and always make sure batch codes and everything. Hopefully you can see this, but batch codes and all that are noticeable. Again, some of the older boxes might not have them, but when you're looking in anywhere in this range, this is a 2013 bottle. And I know it came out in 2009, so I'm not sure if there was a difference between formulations, but this one, getting on with projection and longevity, projects very good. 3 to 4 hours, very nice projection. But again, it'll get close to the skin after like 6-7 hours. But it lasts a long time, if that makes sense. I've been saying that a lot about fragrances, but that's where I think a good quality fragrance comes in too, is, again, it's not going to fill the room and have a very cheap kind of thing going on. This is very quality, and you do have to kind of be in a certain bubble to smell it, but for that first few hours, it does project really well, and people will notice you. And that's another thing I wanted to mention too. This is definitely nighttime fragrance, cooler months, but I wore it to work the other day and it was kind of cool outside, and I got several compliments with this one. So it's an alluring scent, and it's a nice scent too, but then also I can see this being, a very nice night out, maybe upscale. I can see a man in a suit wearing this, and then I can also see that gentleman kind of wearing like a nice just black leather jacket, kind of nice casual, just kind of going out for the night, kind of thing too. So just a really, really nice fragrance, guys. And You know, again, we've all heard of it, we've all smelled it, but I really appreciated this one in the last couple of years. I just really like it. So bottle, of course, just like all the other Fahrenheit bottles, is right there. I love the glass. It's just that timeless Dior Fahrenheit bottle. You know, you just have that. The sprayer is quite nice on this one too. It's very control, so you can actually control it, and just look at that big mist, that spray. So 3 sprays, guys, is definitely all you need with this one. You don't want to go too much. Not that it's cloying, but it might be a little overpowering if you do go too much. But, and again, just make sure that batch code, again, I don't know if you can see this, but hopefully you guys can see a batch code in there, but definitely look for those, you know, the batch code numbers and things like that, just to kind of make sure, you know, there's no fakes going on. Again, this one's discontinued now, so I'm sure there's going to be some knuckleheads out there that are trying to make fake bottles of these and charging $150 and all that crazy stuff, which is a disaster in our community, and I hate it, but it's going to be that way, you know, I guess for a long time, because people are trying to make a dollar on and trying to take over people, which is not good, but it happens. So just be careful with that, guys. But again, a 2009 Beauty from the Fahrenheit line. Again, you guys may have all heard of it, and I'm sure there's plenty of reviews on it, but just wanted to kind of give you my take. I always like to throw in a nice designer that I think should get a lot of praise, and this one really does. I mean, it's a lot more than just a darker fragrance. It's just a really nice, just a great scent, guys. So again, Fahrenheit Absolute, thank you so much again for all the support, you guys. Subscribing, right at that, a little over 4,000. I don't know how I got there, but it's amazing. So thank you guys so much. Congratulations to Jeremy. I don't know how the heck he did it, but 100,000 subscribers. But he's got a great channel. Again, it's, you know, we all wonder, it's like, geez, how does he get these subscribers? But, you know, great looking guy, you know, and he does a little bit more than just fragrance as well. You know, he actually brought me on to that chapstick stuff. I love that stuff. Natural, good for your lips and all that. So there's a lot of things that he's kind of got going on in his channel. And, you know, I don't hate anyone out there. I think, you know, whoever gets 100,000 or someone who has 5 subscribers, if I kind of, you know, think they're a good guy or a good girl, you know, I mean, a good person in general, I want to give them my support, and I think everyone should just support everyone. You know, there's no right or wrong in this passion that we have at all, because this fragrance could totally come off terrible on someone, and they'd be thinking, what, you know, Ryan, what are you talking about? You know, but so it's just, again, it's an opinion at the end of the day. So, but again, Jeremy, congratulations, and just to all you guys, you know, even like Frag Boy Stewie, he came out of nowhere, and 2 years he's got over, you know, he's almost 15,000 subscribers. You know, so it's just great guys doing their thing and bringing out some really good content, you know. So again, congratulations to all you great reviewers who are really shooting up the ladder quickly. I just hope you guys stick with it. It's nice to see familiar faces kind of doing this for a while. Some of the great ones have gone away and they just kind of disappear. So hopefully we all keep going and we really stick to this and keep loving it. So smell great, guys. Talk to you soon, and we'll just have a good one. Thanks.